But when you are saying pasta will become. Some people will say, I would rather sit down in my house and eat my Indomie.
Yeah, rather than going to.
So I want to believe that was why maybe your pastors would possibly not be pulling enough crowds like Nigerian pastors. I think the earlier you guys. Nice having you here. People from everywhere around the world. I have my dearest brother here. My own name is Shade. I'm a Nigerian, bona fide Nigerian. You can see, you can smell, you can touch the accent already. So you will hear from my brother too. He will tell you where he's from, and you judge us when we start saying those words that we want to say. Those of you who are English major people, yeah, you'll be able to tell who is the best or who is the native speaker of English.
Who actually speaks
Between
it
the two
well?
of us, you'll be able to choose someone who is a native speaker, who is very close to native speaker of English. So he will introduce himself to you, then we get it rolling, and we say those words, and you listen to us from wherever around the world and tell us who is the best speaker. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
So yeah. Owusu, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Oh, okay. So, hello everyone. So my name is Owusu. I'm actually from Ghana. My first name is Owusu, and my surname is Ejenimboatin Owusu. I mean, yeah, Ejenimboatin, my surname, and then first name Owusu. So I'm from Ghana. I've lived in the greater region of Ghana, Greater Accra region, right? I've lived in Accra. I mean, I've been raised there for, majority part of my life. I schooled in Accra. I mean, primary all through to junior high school, senior high school, university, and then I moved to the UK. So most of my life has been in Accra, where I was born. But I'm actually from Brongahafo region, right? Um, Jene in the Brongahafo region. It's a big word, but yeah. So Jene in the Brongahafo region. That's actually where I'm from.
Jenny.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Actually,
God
so
bless you. So we
yeah,
want to
that's
roll it now. Because
yeah.
there are words that do confuse people. When I say some words, some people don't actually understand what I'm saying. And when my brother from the other parts of Africa says such words, and I could see that people were able to pick what they were saying than what I said. So I want to know what I'm doing wrong, what I've been doing wrong. And so Owusu will be teaching us or tutoring us how to say those words, because I think I have the best of accents, but it seems he wants to convince me that his accent is the closest. So, taking that we Nigerians were colonized by the Brits, I just wonder why some people would think that the Nigerian accent is not native speaker accent. So, which country colonized Ghana in those days?
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Can you come again, please?
So I was asking which country colonized Ghana in those days.
Oh, British. Ghana was also colonized by British.
Also colonized by British. So how would
Yeah,
someone say your
yeah.
accent is better than mine? So let's go. So I'll spell the word and you're going to tell us what your own is, and I will tell you what my own is. And this
Okay.
particular one that really caused so much in the past few months or past few weeks. I remember someone was invited from Nigeria to come and minister in Ghana, and loads of people came out, and this particular person was very much unhappy about it. And I kept wondering, how do we pronounce it? So it comes Pastor. We will say pastor. So what's
So in Ghana, so I don't know. I'm not trying to say in Ghana, but for some reason I will pronounce it pasta. Pasta.
pastor?
Yeah,
But
pasta.
pasta is that food you cook. You cook.
No, that one, yes. So I guess that one too also be pastad. That one you get to hear the D at the end, but the pastor as in reverend or whatever, spiritual, whatever, someone church. Yeah, that one is pastor. And then the what you're referring to is pastad, right? I think it has to do with maybe how we're taught when we're growing up, as in schools. So phonetics, and I think it starts from there. Even though we're both colonized by the British, but I don't know, but I think it starts from there because
You see the problem I really had with what that pasta, Ghanaian pasta. When Pastor Jerieze was invited, even the Ghanaians felt it that okay, someone is coming to minister in the power of his might.
yeah,
But now, when they were doing the adverts or giving people insight into what would be happening then, I believe was like Pastor Jerry Eze would be coming, come and meet the pastor, come and feed from the table of the pastor, this and this and that. But if it were to be my Ghanaian people that would do the adverts, you know, when you were advertising for the Nigerian one, people would be getting ready. A minister of God will be coming. But when you
yeah,
are saying pastor will be coming, some people will say, I would rather sit down in my house and eat my Indomie.
yeah. Rather than going to
So I want to believe that was
oh,
why your pastors would possibly not be pulling enough crowds like Nigerian
oh,
pastors. I think the
oh.
earlier you guys agreed that we own the language, maybe.
Well, actually, since I got to the UK, right? We are actually in the UK. So since I got here, when I see any African, I mean, I tend to think they are also Ghanaians, but till they go like, oh, hello, and then they go like, oh, how are you doing? And they start like talking, and I go like, okay, this is actually Nigerian. It's not like it's wrong or something, but it's just the accent, right? And it's there's no right or wrong one, but I think I don't know, but I think when the British also talk, theirs also sounds more like ours. So if any Brit should say or refer to someone as as a pastor, I mean they would rather say pastor than as compared to pastor, right? I mean, but it looks like so they understand when they are listening, they don't really focus on the accent. They look at how slow you are in talking. So when you are slow in talking, they get what you're saying, right? And then they also look at the context to what you are saying. So sometimes it take a while for them to understand, like pastor. Oh, you mean pastor. I mean stuff like that. But it looks like theirs is almost ours is almost like close to what they've been saying,
Yeah,
even though they
this word is
understand.
another word that I would like you to pronounce after I've mentioned mine. BOSS, boss, like a leader of a particular group of people, a leader. So BOSS, boss,
Yeah, we also mentioned as boss. That's also boss.
that's
That's
boss.
also our
Okay,
boss. Yes,
good, good,
that's
good.
my boss.
So,
That's my boss. Yes, yeah, exactly. That's boss.
so if I want to say who is the boss of this school, and this is the same thing you're going to say, who is the boss?
Yes. So who is the boss of the school means who is the head of the school, right? Who owns the
Yeah,
right? Yeah, that's what you mean, right? Yeah.
yeah,
So that's boss. Yeah, it's the same with us as
great.
well.
Now let's go. The place of worship for Christians, we call it church.
Yeah, it's also church for us. Yeah, that's my church. Yeah,
It's your church. We call it church. So it's your
church. Okay, so church. Wait, I think it's the same thing.
church.
Or church,
Church?
church. It's my church.
No, it's church.
No, I think first you said church. You didn't say church. But yeah, but
Typically, it's church. We are going to church. We are going to the church.
church, church, you're going to church. Well, I think the Nigerian accent has. It has this on this or something in the last few letters of the words. So something like communicate. Communication. I think to communicate to someone, right? So we would pronounce that as communication, as a shin. But from a Nigerian, I mean, accent, it will be
Sure.
communication, right? Right, communication. But we say communication, right? So it's usually the beginning part of the word, the pronunciation is almost the same, but then towards the end, those tion, those few, I mean, tion, us, those any word that has those letters at the end, that's where there's a twist a little. But I think, yeah, it's almost the same, really. But yeah, so I think it, usually, even myself, even though I'm not British, but even myself, sometimes when Nigerians I have to listen very well. I have to look at the context as very well. So I have to go like, I'm sorry, can you come again? And then they
So if
mention,
I
or they,
talk to you in church now, you will still say, Mama, wait till you they talk now.
yeah, I have to like really pay attention well, because sometimes I can't follow the conversation. I mean, for some time now, I can't. Sometimes I have to, but I've seen how the trend is. So usually when I'm communicating with most of my Nigerian people, I mean family, I have to like really, really look at context. I look at the context what we are talking about, and then I really, really pay attention, and then I get to follow.
And
Once
you
I
will
miss the
preach.
context, yeah, once I miss the context, I'll have to ask them, I mean, what do you mean? Do you mean this or do you mean that? And I mean, there was this time I was helping another lady from Nigeria with her assignment, and she was, I mean, we're going to trying to check for grammatical errors and all those things. And yeah, that's when I realized that, yeah, it's actually a big, I mean, we're reading a particular sentence, but when she's as in explaining it to me, I'm hearing some words that are not sounding like the way I want to sound. But when I read the sentence, we are on the same page, right? And so I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, so yeah, I think it's just okay. The more you spend time around Nigeria, the more you get to understand it as compared to when you're here. But
Thank you. You have to understand me. Oh. So
yeah,
that,
but there's no one that is correct and wrong. Yeah, I don't think there's one that's correct. It's just about, I mean, accents. I mean, yeah.
thank you. So if I'm going with the words like BAG, what will you pronounce as a Ghanaian?
So BAG will be
Yeah,
bag. Will be bag.
bag. So it's
Yeah.
not bag.
No, it's not bag. It's not bag. It's bag. Give me my bag. Give me my bag. Give me my bag. No, no, no. It's not bag. Beg will be sort of beg, like to beg for someone. I'm begging. I'm on my knees, beg. So that'll be beg. But bag is b. I think it's the same for Niger. It's the same as for you as well, right? Bag, right?
Okay. So this particular condiment used in spicing up our food, Maggi. For us, it's Maggi. Maggi,
Ah, for us it's Maggie.
Maggi.
Maggie, just Maggie, not Maggie, Maggie.
Uh,
Well, Maggie, give me the Maggie, right? But ours is give
yeah,
me the Maggie. Ours is Maggie. Oh, really? I never knew this. Ours is Maggie, Maggie,
give me the
Maggie. Yeah,
Maggi. How would I ever understand if I ever pay someone a visit and they're saying, give me the Maggi?
exactly. So in this situation, if you were telling me something like, "Do I know about Maggie?" I might go, what's she saying? But if you go like, oh, when I was in the kitchen, I had to call or let someone bring me the Maggie, then I'll go like, oh, she means Maggie, right? So most often is the context that makes me understand like the different accents, right? But if you just say
Okay,
Maggie, I'll be confused. But we pronounce it as Maggie, just Maggie.
thank you. So if you are pronouncing 60 to us, that's 60. How will it sound in your words?
Yeah, ours is 60. 60.
60.
Yeah, 60. It's the same thing.
Okay?
Okay, how about 6, 7? Six, as in 6, 7. No,
7. 7. 7.
I think 6, 7. The two numbers.
6, 7. 67.
67. So we will say 67.
Oh,
So,
67. No, mine is
so
67. I usually have this challenge with these breeds when I'm saying 31st, 31, 30, 31st. I don't know. Till date, I will have to say the last day of the so month.
ah 31, 34, 32, 30. We will say 31, not one. One.
No, you will not want to say 31 of May. You want to say 31st or something like that.
No, okay, yeah. So if it's the 31st, fine, we'll just say 31st. But if we are
30.
getting, as you mentioned, the number instead of 30, 31, 31, we'll say 31. I mean, and yeah. So it's just some phonetics. Just, I don't know, a slight. I think, yeah. It's just a slight, just a little, a slight something. It's not quite different. The differences, it's not really big. It's just a little. I mean, and then there are some words that we pronounce them the same as, like the bag, like the 60, like the. I mean, there are words that it cuts across the same, but then there are few ones too that are like, yeah,
Okay.
that
If you
yeah.
go to school and you study, we call it you've gone to the school to study. What do you guys go to school to do in Ghana?
We've gone to steady.
To study.
Yeah,
Sarah study.
yeah, sister, yeah, yeah, to steady. But you guys will say, I think, to study,
Yeah,
right?
we say study because that seems more like it than steady. STEAD means it sounds more like steady to us than you now saying STURD steady. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, how about this word, STEADY?
yeah, that's more like steady now.
So okay, so that one would be steady. We too, that one
Yeah.
is steady. So that one is steady. STUDY, steady.
So you want to
STUDEN,
say they are homophones? Or this STURDY that is steady? I don't understand. I don't agree.
study. Okay, how do you pronounce STUDENT?
Student.
Yeah, we also say student, right?
Yeah.
So why? Okay, let me see. Steady, student. Okay, yeah. I mean, we will also say student, but I think the steady one is quite different. So steady, study, student. I don't know where the differences are coming from. I don't know where the differences are coming from. Study.
But from your point of view, who is the best in using these words? Because if you look at Ghana Jollof, Nigerian Jollof, we've all
Oh my
agreed that
god, I'm
Nigerian
not
Jollof
going
is
back
the
to that.
best.
I'm not going back to that. Actually, I've tried it too. I must say, Nigerian jollof is, yeah, it's nice. Ghanaian jollof is also nice. I think it has to do with whoever cooks it, right? Maybe
Hmm.
there was this day that somebody went to try Nigerian jollof, and a person from Nigeria who cooked it, yeah, maybe that day didn't go well. So the person will be like, "Oh, Nigerian jollof, no, right?" But if you should get real cooks, like really good cooks, one from Nigeria, our best cook, right? For one from Ghana. I mean, you appreciate, um you will see that they are both nice. If so a typical Ghanaian jollof will have, I mean, the normal, yeah, it will just be, the rice will just be like one in it, and then it will be, I mean, the color, I guess the color is the same, not really 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 brown, I mean reddish brown, it will be the same cutting across both, because I've tried both before, so I know. But the only difference is when we take the jollof and we add maybe just salad. It could be mixed salad or dry salad. I mean, we just get the salad and chicken aside, and that's it. I mean, the Nigerian jollof has a lot of things in it. It has a lot of things in it. Like, not it's not salad, but like it's in it. And all the Nigerian jollof I've tried, it has all these kind of things in it. But they're all nice. There's no competition in this one is nicer and better. That I think it has to do with who is cooking it. So
Who is
a
cooking
Ghanaian
it?
if a Ghanaian cooks it and the person doesn't do it well, of course, whoever is tasting it will go like, the Nigerian one is better, right? And then the same applies to Nigerian. But if you should get two two really, really good cooks to do the two, I mean, whoever tries this will go like, oh, this is nice. Whoever tries also go like, this is also nice. It's always people try to always see which one is better, but I think it's the same thing. I tried the Nigerian ones, like, oh my god, this is tasty. It's very tasty. In Ghanaian ones too, it's very tasty. So maybe one day I'll do Ghanaian and bring it to you. I'll do Ghanaian jollof and bring it to you so that you try it and you tell me what you think.
So you can cook. You bring some to church,
Oh
and
yes, I can cook. Yes, I can cook.
okay.
I do
All
lots of
right.
cooking over here.
So
Yeah.
thank you. Hope we'll be back again to tell people how to say those words, and to just let them know that some words are just like the sound to us in Nigeria,
Yeah.
whereas they are like they phoneticalized by the Ghanaians. I don't know why you want to remove the African in the pronunciation out of it, because that's actually what's one of the things that bind us together. We keep it harder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Church.
Actually, I have a friend also from Rwanda and another friend from Uganda. It will surprise you that all of them to pronounce words differently. So it's not just Ghana and Nigeria. I mean, when you go to Uganda, is there's also another twist, and when you go to Rwanda, to another twist all together, but it's the same English. So I just feel I don't know. I guess that's just culture. I mean that just allows us to appreciate culture. We can't say one is better than the other. We just have to appreciate our differences, right? Because it's not just Ghana and Nigeria. When you listen to, I don't know if you have a Uganda friends, but when you listen to, maybe I'll get them to, maybe after this session, I'll get them to also pronounce some words, and then I'll come and put it across. But
They
then
should
yeah,
come around. Let's do the pronunciations together and see how
yeah,
Africans are rolling.
yeah,
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 thank you very much. I think it's a beautiful start. I'll let you see how
yeah,
it all
yeah.
goes.
Thank you for having me as
Thank
well.
you. God bless you for me.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.